Alright, we've got a pretty basic integral here today with a nice little trick midway through that will speed things up. So we have the integral from -1 to 1 of 5x cubed minus 3x squared. Now, you might be able to use the trick I'm going to talk about here right now. I'm going to use it later on so it's easier to see. So right now, I'm just going to expand this term. So we're going to write it as an integral from -1 to 1. We're going to square this. So we're going to do the first term squared, so we'll get 25x to the 6th minus, so when we're expanding a minus b squared, we'll get minus 2ab. So minus 2 times 5x cubed times 3x. So we're going to get minus 30x to the 4th. And lastly, we're just going to add last term squared, so we're going to get plus 9x squared dx. And now remember, for an even function, if we're integrating an even function on symmetric bounds, we can rewrite it as 2 times the integral from 0 to the top bound of that integral. And this is an even function. Remember, an even function is when if you have f of negative x, that's going to give you the same exact thing as just giving you f of x. And because all of our terms here are squared, or at least they're to an even power, all the negatives would just square themselves, so it's just the same thing as plugging in f of x. So this is all an even function. Because of that, we can use that even function property of our integral. So we're going to rewrite it as 2 times the integral from 0 to 1 of all this stuff. This just sort of fast tracks it so we don't have to plug in that -1 and do long calculations and all that. So now, actually integrating this now, we're going to have 2 times, so we're going to get 25x to the 7 over 7 minus 30x to the 5th over 5 plus 9x cubed over 3. This is all from 0 to 1. Now, plugging in 1, we're going to get the 1's going to be to the 7th, the x is going to be to the 5th, the x is going to be to the cubed here, and they're all multiplied by all these terms. 1 times anything is that original thing. So plugging in 1 is just basically taking away the x's from all this. So we're just going to be left with 25 over 7 minus 30 over 5, which is 6, plus 9 over 3, which is 3. Then we subtract plugging in 0, but plugging in 0 is just going to be 0. 0 times anything is 0, so that's all just going to go away. So we're left with 2 times 25 over 7 minus 6 plus 3, which is the same thing as 2 times 25 over 7 minus 3. Getting a common denominator here, we'll get 2 times 25 over 7 minus 21 over 7. Just going to bring this over here so we have more space. 25 over 7 minus 21 over 7. That's going to be the same thing as 25 minus 21 over 7. That will give us 2 times 4 over 7, which leads to our final answer of 8 over 7. And that's it. Nothing really too special, just using that even odd function trick to speed things up a little bit.